Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David and this is a deck review. Hey, today we're going to look at the Origins Rouen deck from Rick Davidson. Alright, so the Origins series, this is Rick Davidson's baby. He's always put these out on Kickstarter. He did another set a while back. I've done a lot of reviews for those and have even put them in my top 10 favorite decks of cards. This is a new Kickstarter that he had, successfully funded of course, and this latest campaign, produced 2 decks of cards. They have the Shadows deck and the Rouen 1567 deck, and I'll be looking at both of these, and I'll put a link below in the description to the other review. So the goal of this campaign was just like last time, produce high quality decks made from United States playing card companies, and Rick's done a lot of research, and he knows that playing cards have evolved a lot over the last couple hundred years, and what we see today in our standard deck of cards probably came from some sort of evolution from a deck of cards that came out in the 15th century from Rouen, France. That design was later adopted and copied by England and of course has spread across the globe. Rick Davidson has worked with a bunch of different card historians, museums, archives, all in his search to create this original art inspired by that 15th century French design. He has been to the Bibliothèque Nationale in France, he's been to the British Museum, he's been to the Archives Department of Santa Maritime and the Fitzwilliam Museum of Cambridge. The Origins Rouen deck is a recreation, or at least it's Rick Davidson's interpretation of a recreation of that original 15th century deck of cards. The tuck case is all done in this deep matte burgundy. It is an ornate premium quality tuck case, embossed and hot stamped with metallic foil. It does say Origins Rouen 1567 across the front and premium quality playing cards. One side says that it is a restoration of the 16th century originals, and the other side says Rouen 1567. The bottom has some ad copy about Rick Davidson and his website, originscards.com. The top has a original tuck seal, and the back design on the tuck case is a more detailed, hyper-visualized version of the back design of the cards. That is pretty much it for the tuck case. Let's take a look at these cards. The Origins Rouen deck was printed from the United States Playing Card Company on a casino grade stock. They do have air cushion emboss and a modern cut, and if you'd like to learn more about stock, cut, or finish, you can always click the link below in the description. The back design on the Rouen deck is very simplified. It's probably more true to what a deck of cards would have looked like a long time ago. In truth, probably decks in the past either had no back design at all or something that was extremely simple. So I think Rick has taken the simple idea and still made it a little bit ornate. You see some flowers there in the corner and a flower there in the center, and you have some scripty scrolls around some of the edges, and then you have a nice even frame. With this deck, you're going to get 2 extra cards. You're going to get an ad card for Rick Davidson, and you're going to get a recreation of the 15th century Rouen, France Queen of Hearts that Rick Davidson took his inspiration from. Also with this deck, you'll get 2 jokers. It is simply a fleur-de-lis, one kind of like in a yellow-orange and the other in the burgundy. All your aces are going to be simple and a little bit larger and just floating right there in the center. And your pips and indice cards, I think, are recognizable. They are 100% custom, but I think for the most part, they'll look familiar to many. The stems on the black cards are a little bit more blockish, and the red cards are a little bit more chunky, but I think overall it's a great deck for collecting, gameplay, magic, and flourishing. The core cards will feature recreations of the extremely rare historic cards from 1567. These cards are drawn as closely as possible to the originals with the addition of indices for playability. Well, that's pretty much everything I can say about the Rouen 1567 deck from Rick Davidson. Of course, if you'd like to learn more about these cards or purchase them, I would highly recommend you visit Rick Davidson at his website. Thanks. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.